With warring in Essos over and done, Aegon Targaryen set his sights on Westeros. Aegon called his banners and took counsel with them and his sisters, after which he sent ravens to the rulers in the 7 kingdoms. He informed them that he would be the only king in Westeros, and that those who bent the knee would keep their lands and titles, while those that did not, he would destroy. He apparently considered all of Westeros as one land, despite the fact that the continent was long split into 7 kingdoms and was determined to unify it under his rule. Meria Martell, Princess of Dawn, replied she would be Aegon's ally against the Storm King, but would not yield. The Lord of Dragonstone also wrote to Shara Arryn, the Queen Regent of the Vale, who desired the eastern bank of the Green Fork from Harren. Harrenhal, the King of the Isles and the Rivers, was nearing completion of his massive castle, Harrenhal, and was said to have his sights set on conquering Westeros as well. Argilac Durrandon had grown afraid of Harren, and so proposed an alliance with Aegon in hopes of the two squabbling amongst themselves to give him time to form a plan that allowed him to keep his power and rid himself of the Ironborn king. He offered Aegon the hand of his daughter, Argella, in marriage as well as dowry lands, though much of the lands were in the possession of Harren the Black. Aegon refused, offering instead the hand of his best friend and rumoured bastard brother, Orys Baratheon, as Argella's husband, and asking a part of Argilac's lands as an additional dowry. Argilac took this as a grave insult and had the hands of the envoy cut off. He sent them to Aegon with the message, "These are the only hands you will receive." Aegon's Landing, the name given to the moment Aegon the Conqueror truly landed in Westeros with the intent of conquest. His first test was not that of the High Kings of Westeros, but gaining the allegiance of the surrounding petty lords. Aegon Targaryen and his 2 sister wives Rhaenys and Visenya landed with fewer than 2,000 men at the mouth of the Blackwater Rush next to 3 hills. Upon the highest hill, Aegon started construction of the Aegon Fort, a wooden motte and bailey fort, as his first claim to the mainland of Westeros. The Targaryens were supported by houses Celtigar, Massey and Velaryon. House Rosby yielded Rosby to Rhaenys, while House Stokeworth surrendered to Visenya after Vhagar used dragonfire on the roof of Stokeworth. Aegon's first test came from Lord Darklyn of Duskendale and Lord Mooten of Maidenpool, who joined their power and marched south with 3,000 men. Aegon sent Orys Baratheon to meet them on the march. Wist he descended on them from above with Balerion. After both lords were slain, Darklyn's son and Mooten's brother, Jon Mooten, yielded their castles and swore their swords to House Targaryen. Queen Visenya placed a Valyrian steel circlet, studded with rubies, on her brother's head, and Queen Rhaenys hailed him as Aegon, first of his name, king of all Westeros and shield of his people.